Today, we're diving deep into one of the most complex and, honestly, one of the coolest ecosystems on our planet, the tropical rainforest. We are going on a journey to explore its incredible structure, from the very top all the way down to the mysterious forest floor. So let's begin our descent.
Okay, to really get your head around the rainforest, try not to picture a big, messy jumble of trees. Instead, imagine it's a massive apartment building, a skyscraper just buzzing with life. Every single floor has its own vibe, its own neighbors, and its own set of rules. It's the perfect way to see how this incredible world is put together.
So, our apartment block has 4 main floors. We're going to start our journey way up in the penthouse. That's the emergent layer. Then, we'll drop down to the bustling rooftop garden of the canopy, explore the shadowy middle floors called the Understory, and finally, we'll reach the mysterious ground level, the forest floor. Right, let's start at the very top and work our way down. And here we are on top of the world, the emergent layer. We're talking 40, 50, even 70 meters above the ground. Only the absolute tallest and toughest trees make it up here. You can see their huge umbrella-shaped tops spreading out to soak up all that intense sun. But you know, life up here is a constant battle. You've got powerful winds, heavy rain, it's extreme. But it's the perfect home for high flyers like harpy eagles, some pretty brave monkeys, and absolutely enormous butterflies.
Okay, let's head down a floor, just beneath those giant emergent trees. We're now entering the single busiest layer of the entire rainforest. This is the canopy. It's this huge green living roof that basically stretches out as far as you can see.
The sheer amount of life that's packed in here is just staggering. Get this, an incredible 80% of all rainforest species call the canopy home. It's a non-stop, bustling world of leaves, branches, fruits, and flowers. It's absolutely teeming with life, like toucans, sloths, and tree frogs. This right here is the engine room of the rainforest.
And some of the cleverest plants in the forest live right up here. They're called epiphytes. Now these are, literally, air plants. It's amazing. They spend their entire lives just growing on the branches of other trees, high up in the canopy, and they never ever need to touch the ground. They get all the water and nutrients they need straight from the air and the rain. How cool is that?
Right, let's continue our descent. As we drop below that thick canopy, the change is instant, and it's really dramatic. Just look at how much sunlight gets blocked out. That dense roof of leaves we just left behind, well, it stops pretty much all of it from getting through. Down here, we are officially entering a world of shadows.
Welcome to the Understory. It's warm, it's incredibly still, and yeah, it's very dark. Only about 2 to 5% of the sun's light ever makes it this far down. To survive, you can see the plants here have had to adapt. They grow these enormous leaves, desperately trying to catch every single speck of light they can. This is a hidden, secret world, and it's perfect for animals like jaguars and tree snakes that use the gloom to their advantage.
And now, for the final stage of our journey. We're dropping all the way down to the ground floor. And the light, it fades almost completely. Less than 1% of the sunlight that hits the top of the trees actually reaches the forest floor. We've arrived in what is basically total darkness. Now, it might be dark, but the forest floor is unbelievably important. It's actually pretty clear of plants, but it's covered in all these fallen leaves and branches. And this is where the cleanup crew lives. They're called decomposers, a massive army of fungi, bacteria, and insects, and they work 24/7. They break down all this fallen stuff at incredible speed, recycling nutrients straight back into the soil. This dark floor is the foundation that supports all the incredible life we've just seen above it.
Now for a couple of facts about the world we've just explored that are genuinely surprising. Prepare to have your mind blown by this one. In a single hectare of rainforest, that's about the size of a football pitch, you can find over 400 different species of tree. 400! To put that into perspective, the entire United Kingdom has only about 35 native tree species. That is an absolutely incredible level of diversity.
And this is how these massive trees survive. Just look at these huge buttress roots. Some of them are taller than a person. You see, the soil in the rainforest is actually really thin and shallow, so these giant wing-like roots spread out to support the tree's immense weight and to anchor it against those strong winds we talked about. It's just a masterpiece of natural engineering, kind of like the flying buttresses you see on a huge cathedral.
Okay, so you've explored all 4 layers. You've learned some amazing facts. Now, it's time to test your knowledge. 5 questions are coming up. I'll give you 4 seconds after each one. Think fast! First question. How many main layers does the rainforest have?
The answer is 4. The emergent layer, canopy, understory, and forest floor. Question 2. What percentage of rainforest species are found in the canopy?
It's a massive 80%.
Number 3. What are plants that grow on other trees without touching the ground called?
They are called epiphytes. Fourth question. How much sunlight reaches the forest floor? An incredibly small amount, less than 1%.
And finally, question 5. What do buttress roots do?
They have 2 main jobs. They support the tree in shallow soil, and they anchor it against strong winds.
Fantastic work. Next time, we are leaving the forest to look at the bigger picture. What is climate change? Why is it happening? And what does it mean for every ecosystem on Earth? Find out in our next explainer.